What's up, guys? Welcome back to Breakout Trading. Today is Wednesday, July 22nd, and I got some live trades going. Ended up shutting it down a bit early today just because I wasn't feeling too well, not really trading the best. And you know, when you know you're not performing at your best, it's usually good to just shut it down and call it a day. So scratch day today, only up like 40 cents, but technically it's my 6th green day in a row, so that's pretty nice. Not really going to count it though, because only 50 cents, that's nothing. And I think I made the right decision today, shutting it down early, because nothing really did much after the morning session. And yeah, sometimes you just got to shut it down when you aren't feeling good. So stay tuned. I'm going to look for a 410 entry here on SNDE if we can get that low. For starter, I'm going to take 10 shares for a starter. I'm going to try and get in there. 415. See if we can't get filled with that. Filled there at 415 for 10 shares. We'll see if this thing wants to hold the initial high of day, and also we'll see what it does around this $4 area. It was having lots of trouble this morning getting over this, so now I'm thinking that it might find a good amount of support here. My stop for that will be below 370. The new high for this is 463. And I'm just going to let it breathe here. I'll sell this if we get to the high of day, 463. Selling it there. Quick 330 there with only 10 shares. Pretty awesome. Wow, guys, look at the SPY here. Hasn't had a single red 3-minute candle since open 20 minutes ago. So market looks really strong today. Kind of messed up here on SNDE. I should have went in with 25 shares here. I don't know why I only went in with 10. That's a really good setup. Testing, you know, the trade line, this double top resistance, now support. Really good volume on the break through that. You can see I pretty much nailed the entry there, but I should have went in with more size. That's all right. This thing will hopefully give us another entry point a bit later. This thing looks pretty prime for another move. It's really held that 23.6 level. I should have bought in when it was here, showing really good support. Except now it's getting rejected when it tries to move higher. Okay, that's interesting. Unable to hold that. Wow. Oh, wow, that was a terrible fill. Bought some there at 404, 10 shares. I tried to get filled there at 390. Jeepers, that was a bad fill. That was a horrible fill. Oh man, why did I do that? I should have bought on the bid or something. I tried to buy that flush there, so I'm in there at 404 with 10 shares. Yikes. I'll have to see. I don't want to average down. It's not really a good idea at this point, I don't think. So I'll probably just sell if we get anywhere around 404 for a break-even trade. Alright, if this thing pops up over 4 again, I'm going to get out. Knocking on 4's door now. Rejected again. Right there, so it needs to get over 4 now. Hopefully up to 410. That's my sell target. Keeps curling back up there. It's trying. There's 4. Getting out there for pretty much a break even, including commissions. So there you have it. We held through the chop and sold at the first decent opportunity we had. This was the first opportunity here to get out, but I decided to wait a little bit longer, and I sold there at the second opportunity. We're going to take a small starter here on OBLG if we can get down to 433. Trying to ride these longer, so that's why I'm taking such small share sizes. It makes you way less emotional, and I want to learn to hold these longer, so that's why I'm doing that. And then I'll add if I really like it. But it's a really nice move here. If we can get back down to 435 area, I'll be in right there with 10 shares. I'm not really sure where our stop loss is quite yet, but I'm just gonna. I really like scaling in here on these initial high support. We do have some daily resistance here at 470 coming up too, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. Oh wow, okay, we're already in. That was concerningly quick. So in there at 435. Now I'm not just going to sell this on at the rip. I'm going to try and wait a little bit. See what we do here. You can see the epic entries here on those high days. Or the initial morning high entry. It's a really nice one. So can we close? Okay, so we closed the, no, 12. So we're almost going to close a 3-minute candle now fully above this with the wick down there. So I like my entry so far. Where's my stop loss? Ideally, my stop loss would be below VWAP, so that's what it's going to be. Below $4, I'm out of this thing. Look at, we came down again, tested it a second time. So now if we can push, that would be nice to see. Tried to sell there, not getting it. I'm going to just hold off now. I'll try and sell on another push. Too bad we only have 10 shares. I guess that's the trade-off. Low risk, low reward. See if this thing can't push again like that. That was pretty nice. We're right now at 470, so I might take this off. What the heck? Why does this say XX? Pulling back. I should have taken it there. I should have sold below the bid. Really annoying, guys. This is an example of why I just like to just take my profits, because then shit like this doesn't happen. Super, super annoying, where I could have just sold there right at that 470 level that I knew was resistance. Instead, I decided to try and let this one ride, and of course it just doesn't work out at all. Really annoying there, actually. Really annoying. Alright, what's up, guys? Market is closed now, and I'm ending the day pretty much just a scratch day, break-even day, up like 46 cents or something. I don't really trade much at all today. For some reason this morning I just felt really frustrated and angry. Usually I never feel like that trading, but I think it was because I didn't get much sleep last night, and also my dog had to go to the vet and stuff. He was puking everywhere, and I was pretty stressed, so just decided to shut it down there after the last clip. I didn't see any good opportunities, and also one of my rules is as soon as I feel any sort of emotions, one thing for me is if I start swearing a bunch during the day, or if I start, getting angry and pissed off, I just shut it down, because then that's a bad idea to deal with money and financial decisions when you're upset like that. So Yeah, technically it's my 6th red day in a row. I mean 6th green day in a row, but I'm not gonna count it because it's only like 50 cents and I barely took any trades in. The trades I did take were pretty poor. I wasn't really hyped on any of them, so it is what it is. Pretty much a scratch day today, so I'll just go over the ones you guys already saw this morning. This one also kind of pissed me off because I don't know why I was going 10 shares. Like usually I at least go 25, so I would have made like, you know, double what I made here. I might have made like $6, and that kind of pissed me off because it was a good setup. And I don't know why I went such small share size. Like seriously, 10 shares. That's what I was trading with today. Like 10 shares is too small. Like that was lame. Those aren't trades. That's basically just paper trading if you're using 10 shares. So on a $4 stock. So yeah, I was kind of pissed because I nailed the bottom tick here and then sold. Did a really nice trade here, and I only made $3.60. So that kind of pissed me off. And then right here when it flushed down, that was good. Me waiting patiently and then selling. Pretty much top tick the exit here. The high of that candle was 410, and I sold it there at 407. So really good job being patient and getting out when the opportunity comes for that. And then you can see that this thing pretty much just sold off the rest of the day. And my OBLG trade was the one that I shut it down after. So I tried to do kind of the same thing as SNDE, where we come up and I had that order left, so the order failed. And this is what really pissed me off, is because I went in again with only 10 shares, thankfully, because this one didn't work out. And I was like, you know what, even though it's up right now, I'd usually take my profits here. And one of my problems is I always sell too soon, so I decided to try and let this one ride, even though I knew that this 470 resistance was right here. And of course we basically go 469 is the high of day and then sell off the rest of the day. So I knew I should have taken my profits here, but for some reason I didn't. I just have to accept that that's just how I trade, is I like to get good entries on pullbacks and take my profits quick. So I'm not gonna really fight that because that's just who I am, I guess. And then for some reason I was having issues placing my stop loss, but I was just using this wrong. And then I tried to place a stop loss here below $4, and I accidentally sold right here, and I was mad about that too because I thought it was going to continue up. Turns out to be a decent sell because this thing ended up tanking for the rest of the day. So I guess that worked out that I accidentally exited the position here where I didn't really want to. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. MXC, the leading gapper, also had a big sell-off. Really weird choppy action today in pretty much everything. This was MXC, TAT was one. All of these you can see, none of them held their gains at all today. So just one of those days where I'm kind of glad I shut it down early. And, you know, better to not make any money than to give back gains or lose progress or, you know, trade frustrated or angry. So for some reason Interactive Brokers isn't working either right now, which seems to be the theme of the day. But I made total on the day $2.60, and I had 6 tickets, which equaled to be about like $2.10 in commissions, so up like 50 cents there. There's the 2 trades. So yeah guys, that's gonna be it. Not that exciting of a day. Oh well, days like today happen, and I think I made the right decision shutting it down when I felt like I was being emotional. So anyways guys, that's it. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll get some more sleep tonight, and that's it. Adios.